Well, I don't think this is the sort of switchboard we're looking for.
In what particular way doesn't it meet your needs?
Well, I mean, frankly, I have heard people say your stuff is unreliable. I mean, I've heard people say that old Arkwright installed one and all he had was months of crossed lines and foreign customers being cut off. Very embarrassing.
Ignore the mass of tiny criticisms. Restate his objections positively.
So, what you're looking for is a switchboard that'll prove reliable over a long period and won't need changing for many years.
Well, yes.
Well, that's exactly what we believe this model will do. You see, it's strongly built, it's expandable and highly flexible, so that if your business grows or changes, it'll still suit your needs. So, apart from what you may have heard from other people, what specific reasons do you have for feeling that this equipment won't meet your needs?
Well done. Make it specific.
It's so different.
Different?
And I mean, we'd have to change this.
Ah, I see. The risk. But have you thought of the risk involved in not changing? The job centres are chock-a-block of the most tragic cases.
Risk isn't everything. Risk doesn't worry me.
What?
Risk doesn't worry me.
You sure?
Yes.
Well, that's torn it.
Pardon?
Nothing.
It's Mr. Ducker who's frightened of risk.
Well, what's Ditherer frightened of?
You might have found out if you hadn't interrupted him.
So, what specific reason do you have for feeling that this model won't meet your needs?
But it's so different. You know, well, I mean, we'd have to recable the entire building and install new phones, teach the staff how to use them. I mean, it would mean, you see, we'd have to reorganize the entire system.
Yes?
Oh, yes. I mean, you see, that would mean that we would have to totally reorganize the entire system.
Ah, a lot of work.
Exactly, yes, yes, an awful lot of very hard work.
A huge effort?
Exactly. Mr. Ditherer is frightened of effort. He's lazy. So use his laziness.
No sweat. We will study your office layout and your departmental groupings and your available space. We'll plan it all for you, install the switchboard and extensions, and do your staff training and issue them with an information booklet. So there will be an absolute minimum of disruption.
Yes, but still disruption.
Yes, but less disruption than you'll get in the long term if you keep this switchboard with all its limitations.
So, what you're asking me to do is draft a letter to you asking you to undertake a study such as you've proposed.
Well, actually, I've taken the liberty of preparing an order form for you.
Oh.
All you'd have to do is okay it.
Oh, yes, I see. Well, it seems the sort of thing.
Pen looks a bit heavy. Do you need a hand?
No.
Exactly. What the Ditherer's frightened of is effort. And you can use his desire to avoid any mental effort to increase your opportunity. So that's how we deal with disorganized Ditherers. 1. Be a nursemaid. Expect to have to do everything for them. Twice, probably. 2. Restate their mass of negative criticisms as a positive requirement. 3. Don't fight their laziness. Use it. Now, for the third and last. Booklet?
Oh! Number 3, the domineering dictator.
The dictators are the toughest of the lot. They have a very high opinion of themselves, and a very high opinion of their opinions, too. And they have a very low opinion of people who disagree with them.
Now run along and don't come back till you've got it right. Enter. Come. Sit. Good morning.
Morning.
Now, your dispatch department has been letting us down on delivery dates. Your prices seem to be going way over the top, and our customers tell us your products stink. What have you got to say for yourself? Speak up.
Well,
What are you trying to fob me off with this time, then?
it's about this marvellous new bulldog clip. Bulldog clip with a pedigree. Sorry, it's a joke.
A joke clip, is it?
No, it's got a high-tension spring, which gives it a better grip and a longer life.
This is a very dear little clip, isn't it?
Oh, you like it?
No, I said it was dear. Pricey.
Oh.
Very pricey.
No, it isn't. It's reasonable.
No, it is not reasonable. It is expensive.
No, it isn't really. It's really is reasonable.
It's exorbitant.
Well, it's reasonably reasonable.
It is extortionate, as in unaffordable.
I think it's quite cheap.
Contradiction will get you nowhere.
But if you can't agree and you can't disagree...
It is not cheap, and I haven't got all day.
There's a technique with dictators. They all hold strong opinions, which you're not going to change. So you can't do much until you find out what they are. So, first, encourage them to talk. They like pontificating.
What bric-a-brac are you toting today? What piffling debris are you plotting to offload on me this time?
Well, why should you think, Mrs. Dictator, that I'd try and sell you...
Rubbish? Because I'm fed up with customers coming back here whinging about the rubbish they've bought. You see? Because the world's gone mad, and nowadays no buck can be quick enough.
Oh, shut up.
No. Encourage her to talk. That way you'll find out about her values and her areas of pride and prejudice.
Well, that's very true, Mrs. Dictator. Yes, there's certainly a lot of rubbish about these days, I'm afraid. No doubt about that.
You see, it's all packaging these days, all fancy displays and images. Veneer, facade, camouflage. Now, I'm a straightforward woman, a blunt woman. I believe in calling a spade a spade.
Now, funny you should
what
mention
really
spades.
Shh, don't interrupt. She's revealing her prejudices. When she's done that, you can move on to stage 2.